Hey everybody. That's up. And she goes away. Hey, we've done a lot of work. We've cleared up a lot of space. But right now, I've got some parts for the Sportster. Come around here, Jessie Rose. And come here. I've taken and checked a couple times on what shims that we're going to need for the counter shaft and everything. So I'm going to need 5500s. Yeah, I think that's right. But anyway, we'll take and pull this out. So I'm going to have Jessie Rose pull this out. And we're going to start trying to get this transmission straightened out so we can get this lower end together finally. Is that okay?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
They don't really get a choice in this.
So we got it kind of bolted down. So go ahead and take this off. Turn this little down to let loose the magnets. There you go. Let's set that over there where it won't get messed up. There we go. Now, you're going to, I think this is hand tight. Grab a wrench. This one doesn't have to come out. These two right here for the trap door needs to come out. ½ inch. Jessie Rose is going to loosen those up.
If I can get it.
Because if you want this motorcycle, you're going to have to learn how to work on it. Need some help?
No.
Oh, God. You're going to turn this video into a long one.
I don't want your help.
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Let me see if I can loosen it up a little bit. All right, here, hold this. Hold this. You got it?
Anger. You could have told me I could have used that side.
Well, you can use either side. There you go. All right. There you go.
Jerk.
Piss me off. Freaking jerk.
Well, you do.
Get on my nerves.
You do.
All right, sorry, because I'm holding the camera up. Give me a second real quick, and let me mount this, okay? All right, you got it out?
Yeah.
Got all the bolts out. She's got all the bolts out.
Oh, you're already recording? Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, we're pulling this trap door out. So, I'm going to push on the main shaft back here. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's heavy.
Nope, yep. Drop it down over here.
Drop.
All right. Now put those needle bearings back in there. I feel that some editing will be in process, but hey. All right. So what I'll do is I'll grab my collection of
Cheese.
shims.
Cheese. Yes.
Munster cheese.
No, that's
provolone.
disgusting. No. Cheddar. Colby Jack.
All right. So
Thrush washer.
one thing I've learned about setting in the the transmission is it's kind of like trial and error for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the thrush washer that's in there and see how thick it is. I'm going to pull this transmission over here. So I'm going to pull this little thrush washer out and watch it be a thick one. I might have to put 2 of them in there. Oh, it's thick too. I don't have none that's thick. So what I'm going to wind up doing is putting the thickness that I want and then a second one.
It's the wrong one.
All right, Jessie Rose, I'm going to put this transmission back. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right. Once again, I'm gonna line up my shifter. I got a little mark up on here, little white mark to know what is top. And it should set in that shifting pawl. There it went.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, put these bolts back in.
All right.
It'd be this one and that one.
You totally would go that far. Yeah, I will explain that story. I was excited because I can count to 10 in Spanish. And when I told this sucker, he
Whoa,
goes,
careful.
good, you can count to your IQ. Meanie.
All right, so I got magnets on the end of this bolt. So I'm gonna pull up here. Oh, there's no. I don't feel anything. So we might have to redo this.
Yeah.
I might have to take out a little bit of the shim.
It's a wild mommy. We've got it mounted right now. We can't. Okay. Oh, and she's gone.
Now I tried to pull that out. I'm not seeing it move at all. It's not tight though.
Isn't that a good
It moves nicely.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yes, but we need a certain amount of tolerance. You're supposed to have a certain amount of tolerance. The book calls for, I'm not even going to say what the book calls for because I don't want nobody to quote me. Once again, I am not a mechanic. I'm not a certified mechanic or anything like that. I'm a shade tree mechanic. I build things to go. I have a certain tolerance. The tolerances are given so like when everything heats up, it's going to expand. And so you have to meet this. Right now, I have really no play in the counter shaft, none. So what would happen is once this engine heats up and everything starts expanding, I'm gonna wind up so tight in it. We don't want that. So let me pull this back out, put another shim in there, readjust the shims and everything. So, all right, we're back. One thing I'm glad, I went ahead and re-shimmed it. I put a smaller shim in there, 45. Stop it. One thing I almost forgot to do is I got to put a helicoil in this. Now, helicoils are great. These cast aluminum, they strip out real easy. I've got a couple of helicoils already in this that I did years ago, and they held up great. So if you do them right, they're great. So we're going to do that real quick and let you join us. Red Loctite. We've already drilled it out. We drilled out this hole. Let me try to get in here a little bit. We drilled out the hole. You can see the taps in here. So we got the tap in here. We drilled it out 3/8. So we'll back this on out, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our little tool and you're going to put that helicoil, nope, other way. There you go.
What's wrong with the color?
Red.
Why is the blue in the red
I
bottle
know,
and
it's
the red in the... Because it was like Iceland and Greenland.
Absolutely. So we're gonna put a little red Loctite on there. Red's cures a little bit more harder if we can get it out. Hold that. So.
Oh my gosh, you did that right in front of my face?
Yeah, no, that was cool, wasn't it?
No.
Absolutely.
Now you're just like.
All right, so we'll put a little red Loctite on there.
That's
All right.
a lot.
Oh, that's a little dab.
Hey.
Here, grab it. Now you're gonna screw it in there. Keep on. Good. That's good.
Yes.
All right. So when we get it where we wanted it at, wow. Yeah, exactly. It's been a long day. So we'll pull this out a little bit, and then we're going to turn it 90 degrees, and then we're going to push that little pin out. So that's basically all it is to it. You got our helicoils in there, and we're good to go. Now we just kind of let that cure a little bit, and we got a good foundation. That's pretty much it in layman's terms. Really.
I had to get you back for the brain sucker thing.
Elbow to the forehead. Give us a second, we'll get everything prepped. What? Get out of the road, you goofbutt! What do you think you're doing? Sun's coming right into the garage. We face that direction to the west. And the kids are out there playing. Anyway, real quick, I've got the helicoil in. We kind of fixed up all the goofiness that we were doing. That's what happens when you play too much, but you got to have fun, you know. And so I got the helicoil in. It's all done. I'm ready to put in the transmission back in. I think I got it all shimmed up and all that good stuff. So we'll take and slide this in. Once again, my mark's up at the top. So it'll go into my shifting prow and everything. So we'll go over here. I'm gonna grab it from the back side. And this thing is not light, and it's kind of, there it goes. You just gotta work it a little bit. All right, and yep, shifter seated into the prow real good. So now we're going to punt. I'm not going to punt a bolt in this one just yet. I wanted to make sure it's good and cured before I do. But I'll punt a bolt on each side so I can at least check my tolerances and make sure that camshaft is right. I already know the main shaft is good. So within my specs, Jessie Rose had to go inside to take care of some business first. And so she will do that. I will try to take care of this real quick and put my mic on here, my dial indicator. So, and I'm gonna zero it out. And I'm gonna spin it back. That's not bad. That's like I said, I'm not gonna say what I'm setting my tolerances at. I'm gonna buy a notebook. It probably's changed and everything, but this is what worked for me on this particular engine and this particular build. I recommend that you check the tolerances on whatever that you're building if you're kind of using this as a little bit of a reference or getting one down. What are them goofy kids doing? Get out of that road, boy. Have you lost your mind?
Hot Sophie.
Okay. You've lost your mind.
Out at the other side.
All right.
Across the road over there. From here across the road.
And who left the door open?
Me, I thought I shut it.
Ah. You thought wrong, huh? That's all right. Come here. No blood, no foul, right?
Right.
Mwah. I'm glad you caught her.
Yep.
All right, be gone with you.
I thought it was the woman's dog at first. I'm like, is that it? Yep. And then she crossed the street.
I see.
Something, and she came right to me. That is our dog. I'm like, that is our dog.
All right.
What is she doing now?
finally got the transmission together. All I got left to do is to tighten this up. I'm gonna put together the kicker gear. I got the kicker assembly to work on, and all that good stuff, and we'll get that on there, and hopefully I can edit this down a little bit. I'm trying to keep the videos in about 10 minutes or so, but that gives you kind of an idea. Like I said, the trap door, helicoils, man, on these older ones with the cast aluminum, learn helicoils. There's another type too. Let me grab. There's a couple different helicoils, and here's one, and it's pretty simple, and it's got a little. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It's got a little tit in there, and you kind of work it. You tap it, and you thread this in there, and let it cure, and it'll stay. And then you got this one. See these? This is pretty good. You got to do a bigger hole in it, but it's a little bit more heavier duty, as you can see the difference. These are nice. And then they got these tabs, so once you sink these down in there, you got a tool that pushes these pins down in there and splits those threads. They won't back out. These are nice. I probably prefer these a little bit better, and you work the pins and a little bit Loctite. They're going to be there forever. Your engine be gone and before these will. But you know, if you find that you stripped one, don't worry about it. You know, use a helicoil, one of the two. They work just fine. Like I said, I've rode for years with two of these with helicoils in there and never had a problem out of it at all, as long as they're done right and all that. So, but like I said, I got my shims, the counter shaft. It feels good. I'll take my little magnet with the bolt on it and put on here. I can feel just a little bit of play, not much. So that's pretty much what I want. So during the heat expansion and everything, it will tighten all up during normal operation temperatures and all that. So until next time, we'll be getting the primary together. I still got to get the oil cap, the oiler cap that goes here on the counter shaft. I'll find one of them. And we'll get the primary and the primary cover on there, and then I'll be ready for the top end. Once we get the top end together and all that good stuff and the rest of it, the engine part will be done. And hopefully we can venture on. So until next time, I appreciate everybody watching. Y'all know what to do and all that good stuff. I ain't gonna stress about it. Take care. And I'm about to get on to some kids for throwing some rocks evidently. No! We do not throw rocks. You pick all those up out there in that street. Pick them up and put them up. And pick them rocks up and put them back where they went. We don't do that. I used to do the same thing. Oh well. Until next time, y'all take care. Keep the two on the ground. You got it? You want to know how to start it? All right. So first we do it up like this, okay? Get your hands out there like this. Now this is the starter button. Now when you go to start it, you take it and you start it and then let off of it. As soon as it fires up, you let off this button, okay?
Okay.
We turn this over to ignition, okay? So turn this to ignition. It'll turn on the headlight. All right. Now hit the button.
You like that?
Yeah.